You've been the longtime mayor of Goose Creek for the last 38 years, run unopposed since 1998, and why do you want to continue in that role?
Well, for the same reason that Goose Creek City Council members are so adamant in carrying out their responsibilities. All of us together fashioned a strategic plan for this year that will carry us ahead for the next 5 and 20 years. We've been strategically planning since 1981. And the plan has 12 elements, and I don't have time and won't go over all the elements with you today, but it has a lot to do with livability, roads, open space, hiker-biker trails, and also economic development. And we're standing right here today in beautiful Fendermender. The newest business in Goose Creek is probably the most beautiful architecturally rendered Fendermender in the United States. I think the people of Goose Creek deserve convenience, they deserve good business, they deserve opportunities to get jobs here locally, but they deserve to live in an architecturally beautiful community, and that's what we're developing here in Goose Creek, and I want to be a part of that. Now, we got some real nuts and bolts things to do. We need to build 1, 2, 3. We need to build 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to build 4 new fire stations, and we're going to be breaking ground on 2 of them within 30 days. Yes, 2 days ago I just borrowed the money. The city of Goose Creek was debt-free, but I had to borrow money to build a new fire station. And I'm proud of that. And it's going to be within sight of the brand new Fendermender. And it's going to provide another whole layer of safety. It's on the eastern side of the railroad track. It'll be the first fire department that the city has on the eastern side of the track, so we can provide unobstructed service to the people that live on Liberty Hall, Brick Hope, and along Montague Avenue, Greenview, and West Greenview.
And going back to talking a little bit about businesses, what do you say to those who say Goose Creek isn't business friendly, and that if we don't do more to attract businesses here, then that tax fee is going to be passed on to homeowners?
Well, Goose Creek is business friendly. We began to focus on doing everything that was business friendly in 1995 when we had the first round of base closure. And we created the Economic Development Advisory Committee, and they're made up of 7 business owners in Goose Creek, and their only responsibility is to advise City Council on initiatives and on strategies that we can employ to make our community business friendly without selling our souls and without selling out to it, because there has to be a constructive balance to all of that. And we have. Our strategies have brought in Walmart and Lowe's and Publix and Buy Lowe's, and we have created a business incubation center in downtown Goose Creek. We've spent $5 million on renovating our roads in downtown Goose Creek and landscaping and putting in curb and gutter. We have a beautiful downtown that's ready to emerge. As soon as the economy gives us a little break, we're going to have businesses, old businesses are going to come down and new businesses are going to go up in their place. We're going to have stores and restaurants and more convenient professional buildings. We're going to be able to work, play, and live in Goose Creek.
And last year, City Council took up 2 big issues. One was the smoking ban issue, and every time it's come up, you voted against it. And I know a lot of people who are homeowners or whatnot and have children, of course, they supported it, and then you had a lot of local businesses who were adamantly against it. And just what was your reason for voting against it again?
Well, I think we need to really be cautious about governments overreaching, and we should never reach into people's homes, and we should not reach into people's businesses. That's their business. And whether you're in a restaurant or a bar or a private club, you can turn around and walk away or just not go there if you don't want that nasty old smoke. Personally, I won't go into a business that has smoke. I won't eat there, I'm not going to stay there, I'm not going to meet there, I'm going to leave it. And that's the owner's responsibility to make that hard choice. I don't think it hurt our business. I think there's going to be 1 or 2 businesses. They've told me they're going to have to close because of it, and I'm sorry about that. I wish I could think of some way for them to stay. But City Council did pass that no smoking in any public building ordinance, and as the Chief Law Enforcement Officer of the city, I will enforce it in every way I know how.
Are you able to say which businesses have been impacted by this?
No, because it was a person-to-person conversation, and they said, Mike, it's just too hard. We're losing customers. they're going right down the street where they can smoke. And we're not going to be able to make it. And so I don't want to divulge who that is. City of Goose Creek, it's my responsibility. I accept the good and I accept the bad. The City of Goose Creek is a strong mayor form of government. You know, in South Carolina, we have 3 kinds of city governments. We have strong mayor, strong council, city manager. We are a strong mayor form of government in South Carolina. I'm a full-time mayor. The people in Goose Creek deserve a full-time mayor.
And another issue I just want to touch on, and then you can, if there's anything else you want to add, you can, like, was the hospitality tax that went into effect on January 1st of this year, I believe. There were some people who were opposed, and then there were some people who said, you know, or some critics who say this is being passed without fully knowing what the money is going towards. Just what's your response to it?
Well, we have a list of things that would consume all of our hospitality tax for the next 20 years. So it's not knowing what it's going to go to, it's what's it going to go to first? That's really the big question. We know that it's going to build parks and amphitheaters, and it's going to build meeting places for families and family reunion places and public facilities. It's going to do all those things to bring tourists into our city and to underpin and boost up the local economy. I just can't tell you what's going to be first, but we do have an exciting list of probably 10 or 12 things that the hospitality tax will underpin eventually.
And anything else you think is worth mentioning that I didn't touch on in terms of this coming election and what you plan to do continually moving forward?
Well, I'm just happy that we're having an election. Every 4 years, the people in Goose Creek needs to stand back, talk to their neighbors, assess where the city is going, assess what type of leadership, what's your city council and mayor, what they're doing. Are they communicating with you? Are they being honest with you? Are they spending your money wisely? And decide whether you want to continue or whether you want a new unproven track.